Hello, everybody. It's Tiffany. Sorry, I'm just getting ready to pop on. I just have a couple of announcements. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. I am just about to pop on over. 1 second, my friend. I just want to share some things with you today. I don't usually just randomly go on live, but today is a ScrapRack sale day. Woo woo. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the ScrapRack, I'm going to do a quick little demo on it. For those of you who know about the ScrapRack, own a ScrapRack, or have been waiting to get a ScrapRack, you want to pop over to the website right now because click on the ScrapRack tab. Oh, you know what I should ask? Can you guys hear me and all that stuff? I guess I don't have my screen up here, so I don't really know that I'm coming in loud and clear. So if I am, let me pop over here for a sec. If I am coming in loud and clear, if you can hear me and see me, give me a thumbs up. Show me. I'm going to try and bring it up on my phone so I can answer questions also. As you all know, this is not my strength. Hey, everybody. Hi, Sarah and Andrea and Vicky. Aunt Penny, thanks for popping in. Oh, you're in Minnesota. Oh, good. Ari, you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, let me see if I can get to the Facebook page so I could answer questions. I'm in the wrong page. My goodness. Pages. Tech is not my strong suit, right? I need still waiting for an apron. Paula, I wish I could help you. All right, I see a little thing on my screen that says I am in fact live, so that's hunky-dory. There I am. Okay. Oh, let's see what I can. Oh, now I just have a black screen. Exit. Try again. I'm going to go back. I can see the chat. That's good. Comments coming up. I really need to take a class in this, my friends. Okay, so what I want to tell you is, why can't I see the chat? Someone give me some insight here. I see where the live is. I see where everything's going on. Okay, well, I might not be able to actually answer questions without walking over to the camera. So I apologize for that if you have questions. I can see little thumbs up and stuff. Okay, I'm glad, look, Lisa, she has to switch browsers. Firefox is not her friend today. I'm glad I'm not the only one with tech issues. All right, so here's the story, everybody. Today's ScrapRack sale day. So if you already know what the ScrapRack is and you have one and you love it, or you've been waiting to purchase one, so there's awesome sales today. Base units are 20% off today. Now, I know there was a couple people asking about getting the expansion base, and all that was available on the website was the travel base. Buy the travel base today. It's usually the expansion base is $75. Maybe a little more than that, maybe $79, but I think $75, I'll say that to be safe. And you don't get any wings with it. But today, and there's no expansion bases available, but today the travel base, which is the base unit with the wings, is available. Same base, still going to connect together, no problemo. And you're going to have that extra set of wings. And the extra set of wings means if you want to travel with it, because that's what it's designed for, to take that with you. You can take a base and your wings and travel with it. But you also have those wings. You can set them aside. You can store them later. And then if you decide you want to split apart your bases, maybe put, themes on one side of the room or one side of you and, sentiments on the other, or themes on one side, calendar on the other, you can't split them up because you'll have the wings. So you're going to save a couple bucks and you're going to get the wings as a bonus. So if you've been waiting for an expansion base, I apologize that they're not there. But I'm going to try this one more time to see what's going on here on my screen. I wonder why I can't see it. I wonder why it's not doing the live thing for me. I don't know. Oh, now I can see it. Okay. I can only see Lisa's post, so I'm gonna try and figure this out while I'm talking. Okay, so if you are just somebody who is considering a ScrapRack, of course, today is a great day to do that because you are going to save money, and also the pages and dividers are on special buy 2, get the 3rd one free. And that is a mix and match on the website. So if you are somebody who just needs pages and dividers, today is the day. I would say let's call this a stock up and save deal today. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking like I might be able to see things. Oh, okay. I can see Lisa. I can see Jill Davis. Wow, but that's it. What a weird thing. All right, I don't know. I'm giving up. Okay, so ScrapRack pages and dividers. Buy 2, get the 3rd one free, mix and match. ScrapRack base units are on sale 20% off. That's the basic and the travel base. And the binders, so if you've been waiting to get yourself the craft binder, now if you don't know about the 12 by 12 craft binder, so this is the way to travel with just a section or 2 of your ScrapRack. So it's got this big pocket on the front, which is great for paper trimmer. On the inside, it's got some mesh pockets and some places to put your different tools. But really the beautiful thing about the binder is, and my workspace just is not quite big enough. I'm gonna pull this off. The beautiful thing about the binder is that you can travel with whatever you want to work with. So let's say you're going to a girlfriend's house and you are just going to work on birthday cards or birthday layouts. You can just pull that section off your base unit, right? Now, you can use a bone folder to get it off. This is an old roller tool from Basic Gray, but I use the flat end to get between the Velcro on the base and the Velcro on the spinder, and I just slide that down and that'll pop that spinder off. And then you've got this big wide strip of Velcro in the binder that you can put, like I said, 2 or 3 sections on. So you might want to take your birthday section, and then you might want to take your rainbow embellishment section, pop that in, close it up. Sorry, I don't have a good workspace here. Zip it closed, out the door you go. You haven't spent any time organizing, and when you get home, you're not going to spend any time reorganizing. That is the beauty of the binder. You're going to load up your basic tools on the inside, everything you need for that project or that afternoon. And then when you come home, you can reverse the process, right? There's that rainbow section off my base unit. Now, I do have my ScrapRack sitting on, the reason it's rotating is because it is sitting on a rotating design board. So that is not, I guess for those of you who are new, what is a ScrapRack? The ScrapRack is this metal base and it angles, so you can see how it angles up right here, and then the wings just pop out. Just pull it out. Now, if you're connecting another base unit, you're going to pull out the wing, you're going to connect the 2. You can get the Velcro connector when you get the expansion base. I have all of mine actually connected together with just zip ties, right? Mine are just going to stay together forever. So, and you just take the wing out, you set the other base next to it, move the wing to the outside, zip tie together, and you've just doubled your storage space. And then it's got this commercial hook and loop fabric on the face. It's glued on, it's riveted on, and you can hold, comes with 7 spinders when you start. The spinders are the 3-ring section. Now the spinders are standard 3-ring section. So anything that you're using right now that is a 3-ring page or divider or any of those kind of things, they're going to fit right on there. So you can see even in the front of my ScrapRack here, and this is my little demo unit, I've got my these are Thicker's alignment tool. So keeping things together, you use together in that vein of thought. If these are buried in a drawer somewhere, you might not see them. You might not remember that you have them, but now they're right here with all my alphabets. So I can just pull them out and use them, put them right back in there with the alphabets. That's what I'm going to use them with. So I can use that alignment tool right with the alphabets, and it doesn't have to be thicker stickers, right? You can use them with anything. So this is the embellishment storage page. You can see it's a thicker gusseted page. It has 12 locking pockets on both sides. It has another big pocket in the middle. It's the only page we make that's not 12 inches wide, and that's because it does get so heavy with those embellishments in there. But it does have the little locking tab. It gussets out. So you can see I've got chipboard letters in there. This is on sale. Also part of the 3 for 2. So again, today you're going to buy 3 page packs. You're going to buy 3, you're going to pay for 2, the 2 most expensive. You're going to get the 3rd one free. So make sure that you're looking at all the options, right? So you choose the right pages. So whether it's a sticker or a die cut or whatever it is, if it's alphanumeric, that's what I've got in this first section. Now think about when you're putting your scrap rack together, having all those alphabets together makes it easy to go to one place and figure out, do I have enough, letters to spell this or do that? Any of those type of things, right? So I've got stencils in here. Everything is in an alphanumeric section there. And then I've got my themes and sentiment section. And this is really kind of your go-to one-stop shop for everything that fits within that theme or category. So if I'm going to work on a birthday card, if I'm going to make a happy birthday placemat for somebody, if I'm going to make a party hat, a gift bag, or do some sort of home decor or a page layout, I'm going to come here and I'm going to see everything that I have that fits that birthday theme or category. I've got the bags of confetti that are going to go in my shaker cards. I've got borders for 12 by 12 pages, dies and stamps. Everything is right here. I only have to look in one place. Now, one of the regular questions I get is about paper in your scrap rack. Can you put paper in there? Absolutely. This pocket, the 12 by 12 supersized single pocket, is 12.5 inches by 12.5 inches. So you can put paper in there. I only put paper in my scrap rack when I have a small amount for that category. So in this case, I've got 10 or 12 sheets of birthday paper. I'm going to put them in my scrap rack. If I had 50 sheets of birthday paper, then I would store those in the same themes and sentiments order, but I would be putting them into a paper handler. So depending on how much of a paper junkie you are and what themes you collect a lot of, some of your paper will be in your scrap rack and some of it will be in your paper handlers, but still sticking with that 4-section system. So as you can see, whatever, camping, sports, travel, whatever it is you're going to work on, everything is right there at your fingertips. And this is the beauty of the scrap rack, is that if you do just have a few minutes to craft, if you want to make a quick card or make a little tag for the wine bottle you're taking to that party, it's so easy to flip to the section that you want to work with and see everything that you need to make a quick anything, or to sit down all day and be able to flip back and forth through those sections and find what you need. One of the other pages that's been out of stock for a while that I noticed is back on the website today is the flip and storage page, and that's this guy right here. So all of these things in these pockets are travel related. These are all the bits and pieces that I purchased for a road trip around the US that Park and I did. They're all in one place. I can flip through there, see all of those different things that I might want to work with for that particular page, or in this case, album. You can see I added a little red, white, and blue washi tape on there. So this is my USA sort of road trip travel stuff, but it's not in anywhere special. I mean, it is in this travel section, but it's not in a special section. It's in travel with everything else for travel, right? So anything else that might work in the travel section, it's all there. The USA road trip right here, everything grouped together. Even page kits are going to go in there. So this is the side loader single page, also on sale today. So this is an entire page kit. The side loader single is 12 by 12. It's a little bit heavier than the regular basic storage pages. Things pull in and out the side, but it is in that 12 by 12 format. So you can put things like a whole page kit in there, some project planning, multiple sheets of paper, that type of thing. So don't miss that if you're looking today. Today is a great day. That 3 for 2 price is a great price. I mean, literally, you're saving 33%. That's a huge savings on that. This is a great time to stock up. Stock up and be ready to go for your, the next time you go through a big organization thing or you buy new products. Or lots of you shopped on HSN this week. All of those things that are going to be arriving in the mail from HSN. Today might be the day to get the scrap rack pages that you need. By theme, by holiday, it's all there. If I'm going to work on Valentine's Day, make a card, make a page, look at that. Just so easy to flip through and see everything. March, there's a St. Patrick's Day collection, Halloween, and then that last section, this is the section people struggle with the most. This is the rainbow section, and this is where everything goes by rainbow. Right, it's color order. So now if you want to add something to your page that's pink or blue or green, rather than looking in 4 or 5 different places, you're going to come here and you're going to see flowers and bling and tags and brads and buttons and ribbon, anything that fits a color, but not a theme or sentiment. But all of it is right here in your scrap rack, just at your fingertips. All right, I'm going to look and see if I can get comments or questions in the feed here on my phone real quickly. And if I cannot, then I'm going to pop around and I'm going to pop around and see if there's questions popping up. So anyway, this was not a set thing to be live today. I just, because of the 3 comments, I know, oh, there we go. There we go. Alfie Krause says hello from Arizona. Hello, my neighbor. Jill Davis, can't see it either. Oh, I can see you now. Good. Hello, Larita from Missouri. Mary Grace. Hi, Mary Grace. Hello from Maryland. Cindy Renatza. I need a class in how to say people's last names. Jody Davidson, I love my scrap rack and folder. I'm actually at a scrapbook retreat and using it this weekend. Woo, woo. Put up some pictures, my friend. One of the greatest things about the scrap rack is packing it up and just taking your spinders off, putting them all into a tote, rolling it into an event and setting it up, because you spend 0 time literally packing, right? You just take each of the spinders off, put them into your rolling tote, flatten out your base unit. It is the easiest way to go to a crafting event. And everything's organized at the event the same way that it is when you were at home. And that is really the joy of it, right? It is designed for the way we craft. I know I'm kind of a geek about this. This is like my 3rd child. For those of you who don't know, this is the flagship product of the Totally Tiffany brand. This is where it all started. I was frustrated. I was overwhelmed. I had little kids. I didn't have a craft room. I needed a way to get all of my supplies organized so that when I did have 20 minutes or an hour, I could pull everything out, flip from section to section, use things as I use them, put them back easily, stay organized the whole time. And then I needed to pick it up, and I used to set it on the washer dryer, like out of the way, right? So I could bring it to the dining room table, have everything organized, and then put it away when I was done. And it really was the thing that kept me crafting, because I was overwhelmed with the mess. It took me so long to haul out my paper crafting stuff. It was just scrapbooking at the time, but it took me so long to haul it all out. And then it was a mess all over the table, and it took a long time to clean everything up and put it away. And I almost quit crafting because of it. This was literally born to simplify my life and make those hours or that time that I had to craft that much more productive. And then of course, everything scrapbooking went crazy, and that's it. That's the story in a nutshell. So Jody, thank you for saying that and reminding me. Jill Davis Rate says, I have to be honest, I wasn't sure if I needed this. Then I got one. Total game changer. Mine is filled with Disney stuff. Oh, you go, Disney junkie. I love Disney. Who doesn't love Disney? That is awesome. It's true though. Once you start with a scrap rack and like initially people think, oh, that's not going to hold all my stuff. But think about all of the things you have all around your room and all of just the containers and the amount of space those containers take up and the packaging and all those, and think about removing all that air, I call it, right? And putting everything left to right, top to bottom, back to front, maximum use. You'll be shocked and amazed. I think one time I counted up my everything in a single scrap rack base, and there were over 3,000 items in there. So that's paper, sticker sheets, brad, envelopes of brads, beads. And that's another thing. If you're going to put little things in, brads, eyelets, beads, any of that kind of stuff, little Ziploc bags, fill the bag, zip it closed, stuff it into a pocket, and then you will see it again and you will use it. You won't have to rely on your memory to tell you that you have that thing. Even baggies of glitter, right? A little bag of glitter will glitter the world. So you don't need a 2-ounce jar. You just need a little tiny bag with enough glitter that you actually feel like, oh, the glitter's here. I see it. I remember it. I'm going to use it. And then you're good to go. Slide the little baggie, whatever's left, back into your scrap rack. When it's empty, go back to that big 2-ounce jar and refill it. So it really does put everything at your fingertips. And the deal today, the page deal, buy two, get the third one free. That's a smoking deal. I mean, I don't know that we've even done that before. Definitely, I don't think since I teamed up with Crafters Companion. So it's a great deal. If you've been hesitant, or maybe if you just think, I don't actually need pages right now, but you know you're going to need them later, this is a great time to stock up and save. Let's see. For some reason, my comment feed has stopped. So, all right, everybody, that is really, I'm going to pop over here and see if this feed is working. Sorry. I'm just off to the side. Crystal Vial says, it's been a lifesaver. TT products have made it so easy to find what I need when I need it. Held off buying for a long time. Big mistake. Should have done it sooner. I'll tell you, Tracy's working on hers this weekend. Mary Grace, she needs some pages. Today's the day. Hop on there. Take advantage of that. Why am I giving you all the heads up on this? Kim Wold Chapman, I'm thinking this is what I need to use. It is what you need. I can just tell you. Sorry, I'm trying to read these and not... yes. So there's a question. How do I find it? Go to the Totally Tiffany website and click on specials. You can also click on, I'm going to try this one more time and see if a reload helps. You can also click on ScrapRack, shop by brand, ScrapRack, and that will pop up also on there as well. So, okay, let's see. Are we getting more? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, I think I have it. I think I have it. It's so exciting. Okay, here. Yay. Okay. Lisa Ruiz says, now, for those of you who don't know Lisa, she is who the Lisa Buddy Bag is named after. The containers alone, I will never give up my scrap rack. I absolutely love them. It saves so much space. It's amazing. Kim Rice, I have a scrap rack all loaded up. Time to start using the stuff in it. Absolutely. Yes, it's so easy. You know, I tell this little story about creating a wine bottle for a girlfriend. I was going to, some of you had heard this, so sorry. I was invited to a birthday party, running late like I usually do. I meant to I had a bottle of wine and meant to stop and get a nice gift bag, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have time for that. What am I going to do? Well, I had all this bling in my rainbow section, including the word happy birthday and bling. So I took this wine bottle and all this bling, which I'm not going to use most of the time because I have 2 sons and a husband and a male dog, and none of them are interested in anything the least bit sparkly. So the uses for bling in my world are few and far between. And I decorated this wine bottle with all this bling, the swirly bling, a couple of stripes, the happy birthday. And I showed up at this party with my bottle, this wine bottle. And when I presented it, all the other gals at the party were like, oh my gosh, you're so crafty. You're so crafty. We wish we were like you. That's amazing. Well, the whole thing took me maybe 5 minutes to do. And it was because I didn't have to dig around looking for bling. I went to my rainbow section, flipped to the back where the metallic silver is, and everything was right there. I was just able to put it together in a few seconds. And that is the beauty of something like, not something like, of the scrap rack, because you can literally flip to a section and create something. I mean, think about even just something as simple as putting a tag on a wine bottle. You're invited to a party, you're taking a bottle of wine, right? You don't have to doll it up like I did. You could just go to the rainbow section, pull a blank tag, you know, go to the themes and sentiments, the thank you section, pull a thank you sticker, slap a flower on there and a piece of baker's twine. Bob's your uncle, and you've created something in just a few minutes that the hostess for that party is going to think, wow, you, the presenter, did something special and unique just for me. All kinds of things like that. You know, creating... I used to always create a little placemat for my kids on their birthday. Like we had the You're So Special plate, but I would just grab a piece of 12 by 12 paper and whatever they were into, whether it was soccer or football or, whatever kid thing was going on at the time. And I could just grab stickers or embellishments and make this little happy birthday placemat. That was their placemat for breakfast, and then was their placemat again for dinner. And it just was kind of a special thing. And at the end of the day, I could just throw it away. Or if it wasn't too messed up, it was sort of the foundation for a 12 by 12 layout. So I guess my point being, once you get things to a place where they're really easy to use and really accessible, and it's not stressful and it's not overwhelming, and you don't feel like, oh my gosh, that's going to take forever, I can't possibly do that. You are using more of your craft supplies, more of your paper crafting supplies, and you're feeling better about the money you've invested in those supplies, because we all, don't know about all of us, but the vast majority of us really have a lot of craft supplies, and being able to use them to do quick, easy things like that, like creating that placemat, like decorating that wine bottle, means that we're getting so much more value out of our supplies. And ultimately, we are making somebody happy besides ourselves, besides the fact that we're using our own things and making ourselves happy. We are literally creating something that somebody else is going to find a joy in. So anyway, there's my ScrapRack speech there. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, my comments still are not reloading. So if you have questions and I miss them, Lisa Rui says, people say that it takes up so much space. Well, I look at it this way. First, make a space for it. The amount of space products take, even without the scrap rack, is much more space due to the containerizing. And Tiffany Spalding, I haven't forgotten about January, trust me, but still fighting my photos so much more. More updates after deleting a bunch of photos, but I miss you and your videos. But yes, my scrap racks have been a lifesaver big time. It is amazing. It's just amazing how it simplifies your life. So just really quickly, again, a little reminder today, ScrapRack, if you've been waiting for one, the base units are on sale at 20% off. If you've been waiting for an expansion base, pick up the travel base today, stash the wings somewhere, and just use the centerpiece of that travel base as your expansion base. The beauty of that is you've got the wings. So if you ever want to separate your bases, you can do that. Or if you actually want to travel with a base, you've got those extra wings. What does that mean for those of you who are new? If you take the centerpiece of the base, well, when I said it, if you take if you take this piece of the base, the piece with the Velcro on it, and you connect it to your other base unit, so it's like permanently there in your home, then you don't need the wings, because you only need one pair of wings. They're going to hook to the outside of however many base units you hook together, and you can literally connect them. I think if you watch the thing we did for my sister's house, I think she has 6 base units all hooked together. She has 6 of the bases. She still only needs 2 wings, 1 at each end. When you travel, if you want to take a base with you, you have to have wings with it. Otherwise, the pages will just flop over the edge. So if you're looking for an expansion base, get the travel base pack, stash the wings away. And then if you do want to travel, you've got the wings. Or if you want to separate the bases and just have 2 full scrap racks, maybe, like I said, themes on one side, a calendar year on the other, you can do that as well. So it's a great way to go, especially because today the travel base is like $73 and normally it's $75. So it costs less and you're getting more. So that's a great way to go with that today as well. Okay, then the pages, you're going to see there's a variety of pages available. So I think all the pages are on special today. Buy 3, all the ones that are in stock, at least I believe. Buy 3. Buy 2, get the 3rd one free. So that's 33% off. That's a smoking deal. And then today also is the day, if you've been waiting to get your travel pack, your travel binder. Now remember, it'll hold 2 to 3 spinders in the center. Just going to pull them off your base, pop it in there, go to your crafting event. And that the number of spinders you can get in your binder is related to how fat your spinders are. I also want to share one other thing with you. I saw today somebody had a picture of their spinder on our Facebook group, or their scrap rack on our Facebook group, and their pages looked kind of like this, like they were kind of standing straight up. And the reason they do that is because you have too many pages, too much stuff in your ScrapRack. So your ScrapRack is going to hold up to all that stuff, but it makes it really hard to get to the pages because they can't turn open like this. So there's two remedies to that. One is add another base unit and spread out your pages. And the other option is to pull a couple spinders off. So you might have a theme that's all Christmas. You're only going to use that when you're working on Christmas. So you might want to put that into one of the big plastic zipper binders, not this guy, but just the regular 12 by 12 zipper binder, and you could store it somewhere else. And that will give you a little more space on your base. And then, so everything will spread out. And then when you want to work on Christmas, you pull the Christmas out. Maybe you pull your sports section off and throw that into the binder, put Christmas on where it belongs, so that you just have a little bit more space. So you might need to thin out your ScrapRack a bit if your pages are standing straight up and down, and today is the day to do that. Get that expansion base, get those extra pages or dividers that you need, save a little bit of money, and get yourself organized. Okay, that's it. I wasn't really gonna come on today. I just thought I gotta let everybody know that this sale is happening, and I know there are a lot of you, especially with the 12-week Get Organized Challenge, who are unfamiliar with the ScrapRack, so I hope my little demo helped you there. If you are part of the Get Organized Challenge group, you already know that the Get Organized Challenge group is a wealth of information. If you're not part of the Get Organized Challenge group and you're watching this either on YouTube or just on the Totally Tiffany page, you should please search the Get Organized Challenge group. You'll find it. There's the image is a bunch of girls like all together in a line, all of our crafty girls. So and then make sure that you like the Totally Tiffany page and subscribe if you're on YouTube and all those things while you're on today. And then that way you'll know when something like this happens again, when we're having a sale or there's new information or a new product, something exciting like that. You'll get that notification from YouTube or from Facebook. So if you haven't already liked the page, liked and subscribed at YouTube, hit the bell. You have to do that at YouTube as well if you want the notifications. Please do that today and you'll make sure to know what's coming up. I will sneak peek you a little piece of information. There's a lot of really good stuff coming up in the next, it's Crafter's Companion birthday month. So you'll see all kinds of goodies popping up. This is, I believe, the best deal that you're going to see on ScrapRack stuff. And for those of you who are followers for a long time, I want to make sure that you get your pages and dividers that you need at this great deal before they're sold out, because they will be by the end of the week. So, all right, my friends, thank you all for popping in. I'm going to take one more quick look here and make sure that if there's any new comments that I might need to answer. The comment line is all kind of messed up here. So hopefully I got questions answered as they popped up. And thanks for joining me. And I will see all of you in Get Organized Challenge on Monday on the Creative Scrapbooker page if you're doing the 12-week Get Organized Challenge. Otherwise, I'll see you all on Tuesday right here on our page. Have a great weekend. Oh, and my Canadian crafty Canadians. Happy Thanksgiving weekend to all of you up in Canada.